Mommy?
Mommy? Okay, now. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Mommy?
Mommy? Come. Fezzy, look there. Hello honeys, it's Yolz and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have the little Fezzy featuring on the channel today, and we are talking about how I do his hair. He might not have a lot of hair on his head, but I do use natural hair products on his hair. They're super baby friendly and they work on girls and boys.
Mommy?
Mommy? Alrighty, let's get straight into this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
Hey there, it's Yolz channel.
I just want to start off this video by saying that finding the right baby products for your child's hair is by no means an easy task. It took me at least 5.5 months, almost 6 months, to find the right products for Fez, and only because someone suggested these products, then only did I realize, oh my goodness, where have I been looking? Of course, as a natural mom, I thought, oh, the easiest way is to go organic. So we did start, myself and Nazi started off with using coconut oil on Fezzy's hair. That did not work. It actually dried out his scalp and it made his hair feel very hard. And then we went on to try extra virgin olive oil. Worked for a bit, and then we started noticing these flakes, like really, they weren't even like flakes, they were heavy, they were sitting on his hair, and only when you almost brush it hard on his scalp, which was obviously not the right thing to do on a baby scalp, but by doing that, almost like being a little bit more abrasive on his actual scalp, did those things lift. And then we found out it was actually the olive oil that wasn't necessarily penetrating in his scalp. When we realized that, we stopped. Then I tried grapeseed oil. Honestly, that worked for a longer while until I really found the right products to moisturize his hair and nourish it at the same time. The other biggest concern that I had before finding the right product was his hair growth. My child's hair was just not growing, and I know they say it's normal for baby's hair like to grow at its own rate, and I was just like, but it almost has patches, like it had places where it grows a little bit more. So he had like these sides over here which were growing a lot faster. It looked as though it did, and over here as well, like I don't want to call it patches, yeah. And then he had other places where the hair just looked like it just did not want to come out yet. It was like, listen, in our heads we're still in the tummy, yo. I definitely thought of copying and pasting my hair arsenal onto his, like literally using my products, because most of my products don't contain mineral oil and you know, the whole shebang. They don't have sulfates, they don't have phthalates and all of those things. But then it hit me that these are products made for our adult hair, and yes, there are products which are safe for kids, but they weren't targeted for children. And then a few months ago, I ran into the Afro Botanics baby product, and my goodness, was I surprised. These products don't contain mineral oil, sulfates, they had no animal testing at all, they don't contain parabens, phthalates, propylene glycol, and no petrolatum or petroleum jelly. When I found these products, I was like, okay, great, but I was cautious because again, my concerns were still there. My concerns were his hair growth as well as the buildup, because his scalp is not the same. The other thing that I did also mention in his baby bath video was that we don't think about how much more sensitive and thinner their layer is, and in our copying and pasting as naturals and in our woke naturalness of knowing things, what to apply, what not to, we really don't consider that, although we think about it when it comes to our hair. So when it came to his, I really needed to be a lot more sensitive. What I did is actually ask the owner of Afro Botanics more about her products. She told me and she educated me in terms of why they've used the ingredients that they have in their products. And then I came back home, told Lazi about it. He was a bit skeptical initially because he was like, will they work though? And boom, they're actually doing wonders for his hair. His hair is now becoming shinier, and also the color, it had an asphalt color, now it's starting to look a lot more richer, and yeah, which I'll show you guys in a moment. In terms of his skin, we also do use Afro Botanics baby on his skin, which his skin absorbs very nicely, and I have shown that in a video, baby Fez bath time video, so do click on the link to watch that. that. So the baby products are working amazingly. They're rich. Again, they also don't have any bad ingredients in them. Most of them contain coconut and aloe as well. So we're really happy with these products. The other fascinating thing about these products is actually the packaging. I love the fact that when I'm using these products on Fez, he literally stares at the two little kitties on the packaging. And I mean, it's really heartwarming to know that, again, representation does matter. It's a small moment during bath time, but it does matter. The fact that he can actually relate to these kids. These are brown kids on here. He can relate to them, and more than that, the ingredients in here actually work for his hair. Most of these products contain coconut oil, aloe, and vitamin E, which again are ingredients that do absorb. With coconut oil not working on its own on his hair, I do understand, because it doesn't work for me, but there are products that contain coconut oil that do work on some hair and some skin, whereas with these products, all of them work on his hair. So we don't have any issues with buildup, we don't have any issues with any flakes, and even the patches. His hair is now regrowing very nicely. He has had his first haircut, and yet he is still using these products. So let me get straight into the products that we're using. The most frequently used product, to be honest with you, is the coconut and aloe moisturizing detangling spray, and this is just because we're literally constantly needing something to soften his hair. His hair is not necessarily like mine, I will be honest. His hair type is definitely not like mine. I don't know if it's exactly like his dad, because his dad doesn't grow his hair, but this works magic. And then we also double up with the hair and body oil, which contains sweet almond oil, coconut oil, and vitamin E. This works amazingly on Fez's hair as well. I literally spray this on my hand, I rub it together, and then apply it on his hair. And then the oil, I literally just apply a drop on the palm of my hands, rub them together, and then moisturize his head. And then we just brush his hair. Now that he's got a brush cut, it's so much easier to just brush his hair very quickly. It doesn't bother him. He's never really been bothered by the comb. He's just bothered by the time it takes to touch him when he's out of the bath. He just doesn't like that time, which you would have seen in my previous video. Where are you going? Where are you going? What's become more and more important to me is the fact that, you know, using products that are suitable for baby's skin is super important. Products that absorb into the skin and scalp, and most importantly, products that are suitable for sensitive skin, which obviously most of our babies do. Actually, all babies are born with sensitive skin, so this definitely works. Please do try it out and let me know how your child finds it. I feel like my journey was really hard in the beginning, but I do hope that with my baby girl, things are gonna go super easy. No journey is easy in the beginning, and yeah, I've gone through it so that I can share with you my journey, of course. So yeah, let me know down in the comments below if you've used Afro Botanics products before. If you haven't, are you gonna use them? Let me know down in the comment section. Honeys, that is it from us. Wow, Fezzy, I thought you'd hide yourself. I hope you did enjoy this video with his half-combed head, because he doesn't want to allow me to comb his head, and right now he is breastfeeding. I hope you did enjoy this video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't joined the Yolz channel family already. I love you guys so much. Bye.